afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 12 video, bringing you a team with a Dracozolt on it. This team is actually from XLZ, also known as Julie, who did actually win the Shanghai monthly January tournament with this team. So I'm super excited to try it out. I found this on VGC Pace, great resource, by the way, if you guys don't follow VGC Pace on Twitter. I mean, they essentially have every single rental code you could possibly think of for Series 12, so it's a great place to check out. And I was interested, obviously, immediately by the Dracozolt, but then I also noticed this team did have a Dialga on it, and ever since the last video where we ran Dialga, and Dialga swept the whole team easily, I'm excited to try Dialga again. I really want to see what it can do, and maybe I'm missing something here. Another thing that did stick out on this team for me is the Togekiss. It's been a while, and I want to see if it can function in the Zacian meta. Let's find out. And also Urshifu Dark. It's been a while for me, too. So this team does bring back a lot of old Pokésports favorites, so I hope to actually get to use them today. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying VGC content on the channel, you want to see more of it, go ahead and hit the like button down below, and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Also, make sure to grab the Incineroar merch up on Pokésports.org, because it's not going to be up forever, and you got to grab it now. Anyway, onto the battles. Starting off with, I hate this combination, Eviltalization. I've been seeing so much of it lately. I'm tired of it, but hey, I guess we gotta deal with it. The good news is they don't have a lot of speed control on their team. Granted, I just lied immediately because they do have a Regieleki and a Grimmsnarl with Thunderwave slash Scary Face. But honestly, this could be a pretty good opportunity to just say, hey, screw it. Maybe not. Maybe we don't say, hey, screw it quite yet. I think the Dialga Instant is honestly a decent lead for us. I do want to bring Dracozolt. I don't know if I want to lead with Dracozolt, though. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to try holding Dynamax for as long as possible, because the problem with Dracozolt is that you kind of have to Dynamax it, or else you're just going to be suffering and missing hustles left and right. I don't want to do that. I don't want to miss hustles, because I can easily, like, you know, make or break a game. A simple hustle, 80% chance to miss. The Grim Blastoise lead, this means that if I went Dialga and Dracozolt, this would have been perfect. But hey, it is what it is. I have pressure on this team. I'm assuming XLZ has pressure on this team because there's no spread moves that they really can use anyway. We do have the option of Trick Rooming. I don't think it's necessarily mandatory. So let's just throw everything we have at this Grimmsnarl right now, and hope the Blastoise doesn't decide to fake out or Dynamax or do anything crazy. I mean, if it does decide to Dynamax, I'm honestly more okay with that. There's a fake out. Nothing from the Blastoise yet. I wonder what Blastoise is planning. That's a free Grimmsnarl KO. Okay. We like that. Yawn. Okay, good thing we didn't Dynamax, because that would have been a little bit bad. Ugh, yawn. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? In comes Zacian. Landorus. Also threatening. Also very threatening. Intimidate doesn't help either. Now, I wonder, do I really have a safe switch? Not entirely. I'm tempted to just attempt a Trick Room here. And then attempt to get a parting shot off on the Landorus, if they allow me to do so. They're Dynamaxing here. Not gonna lie, that's threatening. Now, I'm wondering if they're gonna go for the instant spot. The thing is, I can't really switch in safely. Ugh. Because I gotta bring in my Ogre to take care of this Landorus. But at the same time, I'm not sure I could do that. Max Quick is gonna connect, unfortunately. Into my Instant, they messed up. Because we get a Trick Room, baby. Nice. We get the Trick Room. Instant, I'm sorry that you were a sacrifice, but sometimes things have to be done. It's also Life Orb and goes for Hydro Cannon. Not today. Here's a big old trick room. And that's a water spout waiting to happen. I don't even care that you're asleep. You better run. Should I water spout? Should I ice beam? Should I water spout? Should I ice beam? Water spout does more, I think. Blastoise shouldn't have any move that my Ogre really cares about. Like, I'm almost tempted to Dynamax Ogre, but then I would have just wasted my... The Drake is also in the back, so let's hold on to the Ogre. We're not gonna click the Dynamax button yet. We're gonna be very, very cautious about who we Dynamax here. I'm gonna Draco. I'm going to Water Spout. I have to take a mandatory sleep turn, so it doesn't actually matter what I go for there. Smart by my opponent. It won't stop me though. Oh, come on, dude. That's just dirty. That's just dirty. I think we still have no choice though. We just have to keep doing it. Like, we have absolutely no choice. Like, well, yonder not, fine. Make me sleep. I gotta hit you. I don't get another opportunity to do this. They go for the Hydro Cannon here. Makes sense. I have a Assault Vest. It shouldn't do that much. Yeah, that's fine. It will mean I won't get a max damage Water Spout, but that's great damage regardless. Now, if only my Dialga could wake up here. Nope. That first Max Quake with the special defense helped it way too much. I get my Drake Assault in here at least. Alright. Fine. Fine. Their Dynamax is done. My Kyogre unfortunately has to sleep now. It's bedtime for Ogre. Okay, let's get Drake Assault in here. Thankfully, Dracozolt should be slower still than Landorus, which is awesome. The Blastoise also has to recharge this turn. So this is a nice Worm win for us. Should we Worm Wind? And also, I guess, to keep Water Spouting too. Hopefully they don't have a Fairy type to switch into. They do have a Zacian. Right, this was an Evoltal Zacian team, I believe. So they could have a Zacian sitting in the back to take the Worm Wind. Please don't, though. Just don't. Landers protects instead. Okay, let's see if we still break it through the protect. We might just be able to KO it there. Yes, nice. Big damage. Okay, Blastoise is going to get to Yawn again, but we're going to have Electric Terrain up, so that's not going to be an issue because I do plan on going for an electric move this next turn. Please have a Yveltal in the back and not a Zacian. And Kyogre, please wake up. Dang it! It is a Zacian. Do I have enough turns of Trick Room left? I believe we have 2 more turns. If we have 2 more turns, then we're decent. 1. Okay, so there's Zacian 140,000% goes for protect this turn. So we're just going to attack Blastoise with the Worm Wind to lower the Zacian's special attack. I mean, physical attack. And then we're going to Water Spout. And we're going to try to bait that word choice somehow. It's going to keep Water Spouting. Our goal here is to wake up. Not even to Water Spout. Anyway, here's a Worm Wind onto their Blastoise. Should be enough to knock out the Blastoise. Good riddance. Their Zacian didn't protect. But at least we lowered their attack. That's honestly awful. I was really expecting Zacian to protect. Does this play rough into Zacian? Why are we still asleep, Kyogre? Play rough into Ogre. Oh, we live. Twisted Dimensions do return to norm. I do also have Max Flare here, but we're in the rain, so I think Max Lightning is my better option as my final move. And we switch over to Origin Pulse. Zacian can only attack one. Zacian will pretty much delete one, so we gotta... It's gonna keep going hard on Ogre. As it should, man. Oh, this Ogre was sleeping for too many turns. Max Lightning's big damage. Disgusting damage. You guys want to know how to KO Zacian? You Max Lightning it with a Dracozolt. XLZ is onto something, man. Well, goodbye. Nice try, Zacian. You were trying to worry about the Ogre. Your threat was right next to it. Not bad. Oh, okay. I'm impressed by Dracozolt, let me tell you. That is a very terrifying team. Wow. Okay, we got Zacian and we got Calyrex Shadow. Double fake outs and an Intimidate coming from Incineroar. And the other fake out coming from the Rillaboom. Also Gastro, so my Ogre is going to be kind of useless this game, unfortunately. But hey, that's good to know. What do we bring, though? We do have the Urshifu for the Calyrex. That's good. I'm going to bring that in the back. I think this is a Dialga game. We can't bring Instant in the lead because they do have their Thundurus. What if we do Dialga Togekiss with Urshifu and this thing in the back? It's worth a shot. They don't have a lot of speed control, so if we can get rid of their big threats, I think we got some potential here, right? Especially with the Togekiss. Now, I'm assuming this Togekiss can probably take a Behemoth Blade, or else, why else would you carry Babiri Berry on it if you can't take a Behemoth Blade? I mean, maybe it takes a -1 hit Behemoth Blade, if I had to guess. But hey, we'll try. It's always worth a shot. This Togekiss set is also Helping Hand, Dazzling Gleam, Follow Me, Protect. So we do have Protect, just in case they just want to go for the KO on the Togekiss right away. Or in case we don't really need to go for the Togekiss attack right away. The lead is the important thing. Lead is half the battle. Did we make the right one? That's a Zacian and a Gastrodon. Not super concerned here. While also being immensely concerned. I think at this rate, I kind of want to Wyrmwind you and protect this. Is that crazy? I don't fear Zacian too much right now. I also Dynamax Dialga here, which does make me a little bit concerned for my... What's it called in the back? My Dracozolt, right? Because Dracozolt initially is never a Pokemon you want to not Dynamax. But hopefully we just hit every hustle today. Gastro protects. Okay, that's not great. And they do just go for the Behemoth Blade onto the Togekiss. Not going to happen yet. We get a nice Wyrmwind off. So, hey, we're lowering the Zacian stats here, which is honestly pretty nice. The Gastrodon's not actually a threat for us. It does... This is interesting. The Gastrodon doesn't actually mean much for us because we have ways of dealing with it in the back. My Dracozolt doesn't love it, but it doesn't hate it at the same time. We do have Max Flare here. I think we click it. We Helping Hand boost it. If my Togekiss is going down, it's going down with a fight. They're going to swap out the Gastrodon. Probably go into another fairy type they have in the back. Instant. Never mind. Instant doesn't do much for us. For them, even. Now, do they protect the Zacian? Oh, it has an air balloon. Oh, that's why they did that. Nope. Here's a Helping Hand. There's a Behemoth Blade. Gonna break my berry, but I think I live this now that it's back to neutral. It doesn't have Intrepid Sword anymore. So I think with the berry, we eat this up. Oh, for breakfast. Beautiful. That is really good. Now with this Helping Hand boost and our Adamant Orb, I think this is a dead Zacian. Yes! Restricted gone. Restricted number 1 gone. We can't bring our Urshifu out until two things. Until we get rid of their fake out pressure with the Incin, and also we have to get rid of their... We have to save it for Calyrex, no matter what. Speaking of Calyrex, like I said, we get rid of fake out pressure this turn, theoretically. We still have one more turn of Dynamax too. I don't think it can stop us. I think we just Worm Wind there. And Protect? Are we Helping Hand? I don't think we have to though. Let's Protect. I don't want to go down yet. They're Dynamax in that spot, huh? As long as I break Sash, Urshifu comes in and hits it once. That's all I care about. We just have to break Sash. I didn't actually consider this Togekiss to be as annoying as it's being right now. They do go for the Max Quake. They're going to get some special defense here, which isn't the greatest thing in the world. But that doesn't even do half to us, which is amazing. And we could always redirect those Max Quakes next turn. I don't think they realize that. Gonna fire off a Worm Wound here. Decent enough, right? Decent enough damage. Can't even complain about it. If I can get rid of this Calyrex without the Urshifu, that's just even better. They Flare Blitz into my Togekiss. Okay. I actually don't like that too much. I have Draco Meteor and Flash Cannon here. I think I switch over to Flash Cannon. Oh, I Trick Room. Oh, I 100% Trick Room. Trick Room will ruin them. We follow me, Trick Room here. I don't think the Instant knocks out my... Yeah, no, the Instant definitely doesn't knock out with the Flare Blitz. Doesn't knock out my Dialga with the Flare Blitz, I don't think. The late game Trick Room's coming in clutches these games. You never know when you'll need them. Just to control the speed. Granted, into the Gastrodon, it could be a bad thing to have a Trick Room, but I think we'll cross that bridge once we get there. Speaking of Gastrodon, hello. Nice to see you, Gastrodon. Not really. Did they possibly predict this? I hope not. Did they go for the Max Quake by accident? That would have been funny. No, they switched to Phantasm. They're smart. They're not stupid. My opponent's not stupid. Gonna lower our defenses here. But hey, like I said, we have Urshi, which is an obvious serious threat for Calyrex. I think Calyrex is going to be forced to protect here because they're also not stupid. Let's see how we play this out, though. Going to Urshi here. Cali always protects there. So then we fire off a Draco into the Slug, and then we also Wicked Blow the Slug. We double into Slug because Cali's protecting. Hopefully. Best Quake, I'm sure, has Protect too. I just wonder if Quake is Bulldoze, if this is like a Bulldoze weakness policy thing going on somewhere here, or if Quake is a Mud Shot. They withdraw the Calyrex right away. They're afraid. They know better. Into instant they go. They held that. They didn't even care they were ending Dynamax soon. Does that mean they don't have Protect? Because they could have just max guarded that. They do just go for the Scald here to break my Sash. Doesn't get a burn, thankfully. Here's a Draco Meteor onto their Gastro. Followed by Wicked Blow. Might be a KO for us. Yeah, definitely a KO. Barring any citrus. No, it's not citrus. It's lefties. Okay, we're fine. Wicked Blow. Adios. Now, I also have a negative 2,000 Dialga on the field, which doesn't help us too much. They have their Calyrex here. I'm going to protect because a fake out isn't fake out. Okay, I'm going to swap into my Dracozolt. Okay, Dracozolt get on the field. Followed by a Detect instead of a Protect because we're fancy. We're just trying to avoid the fake out here. No other reason behind it. We'll also see if they have Protect. Then that'll make our decision about Sucker Punch easier. Okay, just go for Astral. Okay. Interesting. Does my Dracozolt take one? I think so. Yeah, we do take one. Alright, good. Sunlight fades, which does help me a little bit with this Incin. I think now I just go for the Bolt Beak into Incin and a Blow into Cali. I don't think Incin knocks out my Urshi. Darkest Lariat. Okay, so they're going for the Dracozolt here for sure. It is gonna knock me out, but it's fine. We got rid of Cali, which clearly doesn't have Protect at this point. Not that it would matter anyway, right? It wouldn't matter. Now it's Incin versus the world, so I think we got this one somewhat in the bag. I don't like speaking too soon, but doesn't seem like there's much Incin can do. This is a close combat away, it seems. We are still in Trick Room for another turn. I believe just one more. Yeah, one final turn. So I'm just going to fire off one Draco into Incin, and just to avoid taking unnecessary damage, I'm gonna Detect. No, that's pointless. I go for close combat right away, and then next turn I'll outspeed and go for close combat again. Battle was canceled anyway. Awesome. 2 wins so far with this team. I'm liking it. Dracozolt even I'm liking. I mean, I didn't do anything with Dracozolt that battle, but hey, it was there. On to the next. Okie dokie. Got a rain team here. Rain team with Tailwind, also a Thundurus, and a stupid Seismitoad. I think we Dracozolt this. We Dracozolt and we Dialga. We set up Trick Room here. Then we bring our Ursh in the back and maybe our own Ogre. We'll try this out. I'm a little bit scared that I'm not bringing Redirection. Could make this battle a lot harder than it has to be. But at the same time, they're also kind of one-sided when it comes to like Trick Room, I guess. Calyrex could run it, but like, why would you? Makes almost little sense. So I think Trick Room here is our play. We lead with the Dracozolt to scare the heck out of their imminent Ogre lead. And we Trick Room right away. Or we even Protect with Dracozolt or Dynamax Guard with Dracozolt and then set up Trick Room. We'll keep our opponent on her feet. No matter how well dressed they are. Thunderous lead. Not sure how I feel about that, but I think I'm happy. I think I like that. I think I Dynamax Max Wormwind Thundurus. And act like I don't know nobody, you know? And then Trick Room. Let's see how this turn plays out. Let's see how this turn plays out. Let's see how afraid they are of Dracozolt, because they haven't seen it since Series 4. I wonder how good other Pokemon that used to be Dynamax crazy, like Dynamax broken, like Durant or Rhyperior would fare in like, or even like Hatterene would fare in the competitive format right now. I'm kind of curious. Now I understand that I might be giving Defiant to Thundurus, but if we set up Trick Room here, it won't matter because we just attack it again next turn. So I'm not too concerned. All right, we got big old feet. Let's go, Dracozolt. Little tiny arms, probably one of the most curious designed Pokemon in the last generation. Switcheroo. Well, that's not good. They gave me eject button. And then airstream. Well, that is awful now. Oh no. Am I just gonna die immediately right now? Well, at least they didn't get my Dynamax, I guess. But they definitely stopped my Trick Room. I'm gonna go into Incin. Not Incin. Urshi. Just because maybe I can get it lower enough to Sucker Punch. That's definitely low enough to Sucker Punch. Yes, cool. Hey, as long as we Sucker Punch, right? Probably Assault Vest too, so can't even avoid it. All right, cool. Now we Flare into Whim. And we Sucker Punch into Thundurus. You better run, Thundurus. You better run. Probably could have doubled into Thundurus spot, but then if they max guard, I waste it. I waste that whole turn. There's a Tailwind from the Whim. Thankfully, not a Moonblast, so we get to hopefully keep our Sash intact here. And then here's our Sucker Punch. Yeah, goodbye. Awesome. All right, that was almost awful, but thankfully nothing bad happened. We're about to light a Whimsicott on fire now, who definitely doesn't have a Sash, so there should be a KO on the Whimsicott as well. Of course, they do outspeed us. I'm fully aware of this, but at least we have a 2-0 advantage right now. And if they have a Calyrex in the back, I got an Urshifu with the Sash that doesn't care too much about it. You know? I am loving Dracozolt. Like, what is this? I didn't expect this to still be decent. But it makes sense, because, like, even Zacian doesn't deal well with it unless it has Play Rough. Seismitoad and Ogre are the final two, so their Tailwind is irrelevant. Why they didn't even need Tailwind there. I wonder why they decided Tailwind. Oh well. And they can't Dynamax it either, so that's pretty decent information for us to have. I guess we just take the shot. And we call their bluff that they're Scarfed. We're gonna double into it. Double into that Ogre. Oh, I guess we lost that bluff. Never mind. Awkward. There's an Earthquake. That kind of sucks. It breaks our Sash. But something tells me Ogre's still gonna hate this. This is a lot of damage that's happening into this Ogre right now. Even through Protect. That's disgusting. That's a Sucker Punch. That's an easy Sucker Punch away still. Dracozolt is ridiculous, man. That's the triple win in this episode, baby. That's the triple win. And I actually had 4 battles this episode. My recording got messed up for one of them. And that one was also a win. So that's just even more mind-boggling. This team doesn't care. It's just tearing up the ladder. Kyogre's gonna go for the Protect again. Hey, if I can keep this Kyogre just protecting, then I'm winning. Because now they're gonna go for Earthquake and hit their own Ogre anyway, so. Whatever. Oh, ironically, does Sucker Punch happen on the Seismitoad now? Oh, never mind. No, it didn't, because it happened already. Well, hey, now I have no reason not to just keep Sucker Punching, and I can go into my own Ogre now. You got an Ogre, so do I. I have one too. Now this should be a pretty simple and straightforward turn. We Origin Pulse, and we Sucker Punch. They have to take a Sucker Punch no matter what now. Nice. Great damage there. They're just going to keep Earthquaking away. I actually take another one of those. Now we just need to connect with our Origin Pulses. Okay, good. Oh, this team is fun, man. XLZ, what did you create? I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. Make sure to check out all of XLZ's links down below, guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you guys that rental code. I am so shocked by this team. It's amazing. I don't know what else to say. The Dracozolt blew my mind. I forgot how strong this Pokemon is. And I think a lot of people forgot how strong it is. And to the point where in a lot of battles, they wouldn't even look at it twice. They would just ignore it and hit my side ones. So completely baffled. Even Togekiss got to see a lot of play today. Even Urshifu got to see a lot of play today. Like I pretty much, I feel like I've used every single Pokemon on this team today except for Incineroar. Ironically, I didn't use Incineroar today. But hey, it's there. It's a nice cheerleader. Anyway, grab the rental code while it's out. I have no idea how long XLZ is going to keep it out for, so make sure to grab it while it is here and while you can still hold it in your switches to be used for as long as you please. Anyway, I'm Kevin, this is Pokésports. If you guys haven't liked the video already, go ahead and do so. Check out all of XLZ's links down below in the description. And with that said, have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.